Well, we're going to let the anticipation build up by itself because tonight we have the selection show. We have the all-time elite selection show. We have the winners, and then we have the losers right here. Now, one of the things that is weird for me is I got to be able right now here, I don't know about this browser feature, so I'm going to remove actually that, and I'm going to, don't worry, we're going to put it back. We're going to add a window capture. There we go, here we go, and we are going to, there's the lottery right there. Boom, right here. So you can see a little bit of how I do things. To your right is going to be the selections as we go on. And we're going to take losers, then we're going to take the winners and move on from there. And there you see it. When you take a look at the different sort of things that we have, oh my, it'll be, there we go. I'm moving it down like this. Oh, I see, I'm moving it up, and this is the first time for me doing this. To your right you can see, and I hope I made it easy for people to see. Yellow is winners, and red is losers. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to make this here. Let's do this. Let's make this green, and it's not going to be black text, it's going to be white. So let's go up a little bit on this, and there it is. We're going to make this dark green, and then we're going to make all this text white. There we go. So that's good. And then we're going to make this good. See, you can see. Typing in things right now. So what we're going to do is we have the losers and the winners. So what we're going to do is we're going to randomly show you all the losers and the winners. We got caps lock on. We already randomized. We put in all the teams from the winners and all the teams from the losers. And what we're going to do is we're going to randomize the draft picks and everything. And as we randomize, we'll put them in. So I'm just moving things around on my desktop because why? I've never done this before. We're going to go left to right. Left to right, we're going to go losers, winners, losers, winners, losers, winners, losers, winners. So 4 groups of selections. And let us start with the losers. And I'm going to make sure we are doing this live right now. We got somebody in here watching. And we have 2 people in here watching. This should be quick, but that's okay. The winners and the losers here for the all-time selection show. So here we go. We're going to start off with the losers. The first team that is losers right now. So we move this over. First team is going to be the 05 Texans. The 05 Texans in the loser column. They're going to be in A1, and there we go, the 05 Texans. Now, I don't want to do that because, again, this is going to be red there, and A is going to be white. So we're just going to, the 05 Texans right there, that'll be Group A. Group B, first one, is going to be the 72 Oilers. The 72 Oilers will make up Group B. We got to make sure all of these are set to, there we go, to there. There we go. Here we got to make sure and everything is set. So the 05 Texans and the 72 Oilers are first. Third one are the 86 Buccaneers. The 86 Buccaneers will be third. And Group C. Notice we have bracket 1 and bracket 2. Bracket 1 will be like the AFC, and bracket 2 will be the NFC. So here we go. Now for the losers, it's not the most important, but it is the teams that do not make the playoffs go into the last one. So the brackets are important. And then what happens is the teams last place, in their division. Last place in their division. So the brackets don't really mean anything for the losers, but they do for the winners. And here we go, because the loser in each division is going to make the final 8. Group D. Group D will be the 68 Eagles. So the 68 Eagles, they'll have it right here. And the 68, no, bottom 8, sorry. I'm getting messed up here. So listen to how we're going to do the losers. The bottom 8 from bracket 1 and the bottom 8 from bracket 2. So you might have a 16-0 team, but you might have 3, like 3-13, 2-14, 1-15 that might make it. Can go for the same division. So it's the brackets, the bottom 8 of each bracket that make it. So here we go, and then we do that, and then we'll just go on from there. So the bottom 8 from each bracket. What is bottom 8? No, it would be bottom 4 from each bracket. The bottom 4. So it's more about whatever. You'll get it. I'll tell you in a second. The 18 Cardinals. I'm probably confusing people as I say this. It's been a long day. Not really a long day. The 18 Cardinals and the losers, they're going to be Group E. The 07 Rams in Group F. So the 07 Rams are a team that were really bad. And Group G will be the 19 Redskins. So the 19 Redskins in Group G, and Group H will be the 07 Dolphins. I think we're going to probably do, I don't know how we're going to do this for the losers. We got to get 8 teams in the final, but bracket 1 and bracket 2, we might just do the loser in each group, the team that is worst in each group. So we'll probably do it like that. So make it easy, and then you go to the 8, and then you play each other twice, and then the losingest record's the loser of all time. So for the losers, you have Group A, the 05 Texans, the 72 Oilers, the 86 Bucks. Now this is shaping up. I don't see 2 really atrocious teams in the same group right now. I see the 72 Oilers, which were really bad, the 86 Bucks, which were putrid, the 07 Rams, which are absolutely god-awful, and the 07 Dolphins. So I don't see any garbage-a-thons right there. I don't see any, even though it's only 1, I see a lot of the main targets being spread out. I would have picked the Rams. We got to see, though, there's a lot of teams that I don't think are the worst ever that will be in that bottom group. So I'm going to take a look at live streaming. We got 2 in here. Let's take a look at the first winners. The first winners, this will be A through H. So here's winners bracket 1 and 2. Now in the winners, this is just your regular. Your 4 division winners, your 4 wild cards in each bracket make it. So a bracket is like AFC and NFC. So here we go. This is going to be pick number 1, the 83 Dolphins. So the 83 Dolphins in the winners, they go into Group A. So the 83 Dolphins looking good here. Here's Group B. Group B will be the 00 Titans. And the 00 Titans in Group B, as you begin right here, I don't know if there's any group of death here, not yet. Group C. Group C will be the 05 Bucks. The 05 Bucks in Group C. Just like, wow, look at this. I want you to look at this. Look at Group B and C. The Titans, Oilers, same franchise. The Bucks and Bucks, same franchise. That's incredible. Of course, the Dolphins and the Texans aren't. So for the winners, you have this so far. Pick number 4 is the 68 Colts. So the 68 Colts, it's funny because Don Shula will have to play himself. It can't be a Shula Bowl because 83 and 68 will be in the Bracket 1 championship game rather than the actual championship game. We'll just call it the Super Bowl and let the NFL come after us. I need my name anyway in something. Pick number 5 is the 04 Steelers. Now this team, many feel there were greater Steeler teams, but this team came out the best in simming. It was a very big surprise, and it's going to depend on their group. They're going to need home field advantage maybe. We don't know, though, because they were the best simmed team. It's not what they do in real life, it's what they sim. Pick number 6 is the 19 Ravens. So they avoid the Steelers in the group stage. They will play them. You might play them in a regular season, but their division, they're going to be in Group F. So that's going to be very big. Group G. Group G, as we pick this up, the 96 Bills. This is going to be interesting. I think this is one of the weaker teams that made it in, but simming-wise, they look okay. And remember, you sim stats and not age. And I think the 96 Bills, they actually have a very solid team with a good defense. Group 8. Pick 8, sorry. The 75 Raiders. Dang it, I was hoping for a Steelers-Raiders division. The 75 Raiders, and the 75 Raiders will make it for the winners. So that is group number 1, the 83 Dolphins in Group A, the Titans in Group B, the Bucs in C, the Colts in D, the Steelers in E, the Ravens in F, the Bills in G, and in Group H, the 75 Raiders. Now let's take a look at bracket, the losers. And let's go for losers. Let's go number 2. Next one is the 76 Falcons. The 76 Falcons, 4 years later, the representative would make it. So the 76 Falcons, Group B, who's going to join the Oilers, are the 17 Giants. So the 2017 Giants make the second one. That was almost incredible when they made it. The Giants, of all the teams, the 17 Giants made it. But I still say the Oilers right there are a standout to make the next round. Group C. Group C. Let's see who makes it for the losers. The 07 Jets will be in with the 87 Bucks. The 07 Jets, I don't know. The next year, I think they went to the AFC title game. I can't believe 07 was that bad. Pick number 12, and we're going to take a look here. The 70 Patriots. This is a team that I think could make it. I think the Eagles are better than the Patriots. I think the Patriots are worse off than the Eagles, especially they don't have a young anything. They were floundering at this point. It was right in the middle of their franchise. The next one, we're going to go to number 13, and that is the 07 Raiders. This was a very bad team, and the 11... See, here's the thing with the Cardinals and the Raiders. This is the talented group that never did anything yet. So the Cardinals and the 07 Raiders, the Raiders were 5 years away from a Super Bowl appearance. The 02 Raiders made it, and they lost. The 18 Cardinals, the 15 Cardinals were the best SRS team, and they made it in, and they're 18th there. So we go to Group F. Group F, the 91 Colts. This is a putrid division. You have the 91 Colts in with the 07 Rams, two teams that seemed really bad. And Group F is looking like that. Group G. Yeah, 91 Colts. How did I get the 91 Colts? I had picked 14. Oh, I see. It went on and off. I'm like, what the heck? I wasn't psychic. The 12 Chiefs. Now, this is not bad. The 12 Chiefs. You're wondering what that line is before the C. I have a keyboard here I bought in Thailand, and for some reason when I hit shift, sometimes it makes that. Pick 16 is the 99 Browns. Oh, this is a brutal division. The 07 Dolphins, this is kind of the group of life. No, it's a group of death, actually. This is the true group of death. 07 Dolphins and the 99 Browns. Two of the worst teams in here. We take a look. We got a couple people in, and now that's our losers. Our winners now. From 9 to 16. Here come the winners in the 15 Panthers. They're going to give the Dolphins some trouble in Group A. We know that. Pick 10, the 04 Jaguars and the 00 Titans. I don't know. This is Group B. I think it's kind of a weak division right now. I really do. We didn't get too much there. Group C, a lot of the heavy hitters haven't been hit yet. The 90 Giants, that's a heavy hitter. This is a heavy hitter right here, the 1990 Giants. Heavy hitter, and they look to play the Bucks. They're constructed similarly, and the 90 Giants, maybe a big shot there. Pick 12, the 13 Oh, wow. Remember the SRS League, the 13 Broncos played the 68 Colts, and was it the 47-7 one? It was a 47-7 mistake, and here it is. That's going to be Group D. Group E, joining the Steelers are the 19 Saints. The best SRS team here for the winners, the 19 Saints. It's still hard to believe the Saints of 19 simmed the best, but they had a really good, solid team. They did. Pass interference. We go to Group F. Group F, the 75 Vikings. Now, this is interesting because the 98 Vikings were explosive in offense, and 75 handled them. Are they going to be able to handle the Ravens? The Vikings of 1975 simmed with a really good offense. They simmed with a great offense. And that team could be dangerous, a lot more dangerous than people can see. Group G, the 10 Patriots, a heavy hitter, and look who they are in with. They are in with the Buffalo Bills of 1996. The Bills are rolling their eyes saying, why can't we get rid of the Patriots? But they're going to have a shot. Who knows? I mean, the Bills and Patriots were really good early on in the SRS League, and now they will play again, two different versions, though. And the 68 Cowboys, look at this. With Don Meredith, they simulated the best, and they will play the 75 Raiders in that group. Oh, my goodness. That is going to be they never met in a Super Bowl, the Raiders and the Cowboys. They never met in a Super Bowl. They're two really great teams of the 70s, and the Steelers knocked them out, and other teams knocked out the Cowboys, so they never met. Now let's go to Group E. Group E right now. Sorry, as I have things just going crazy in the upper portion of the screen. We're going to go 17 through the next ones. Group 17, the 00 Chargers. So this is not a bad division. The best of the worst, Group A might have somebody. Pick 18, the 76 Seahawks. Oh, wow. Now, this was a team I thought that was worse than the Patriots. The Bucks. Worse than the 76 Bucks. The 76 Bucks not there yet. Number 19, the 91 Packers. It is looking like a formality that the 86 Bucks will be the worst team in Group C. Oh my goodness. Group D, the 09 Lions. Well, they're not as bad. I don't know. 70 Patriots might have them. Group E, the 20 Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys of 2020. They joined the Cardinals of 18 and the Raiders of 07 in Group E. Group F, the 71 Bills. In this division, I don't see a Rams or Colts team that could stop O.J. Simpson. They're just going to hand it off to him at least 35, 40 times. Group G, and that's the 96 Saints. I don't know. The Redskins and the Chiefs were bad, but the 96 Saints, I think they might be a little bit better. They might go best to the worst. And finally, in number 3, the 01 Vikings. Just 3 years after many people think they could have or should have won a Super Bowl, the Vikings there will join the Dolphins and the Browns. I think they're the best team. Let's go to the winners now. Now we're going to go ahead. Here's pick number 17, the 14 Texans. 14 Texans will go into Group A. They're going to play the Dolphins and the Panthers. I think the Dolphins are liking this. I think the Panthers and this is even. I think this is the best thing the Texans could have gone in. B, the 09 Chargers. The 09 Chargers were they were good. They were good offensively. They were good defensively. They had a good team. They just couldn't win in the playoffs. But they're in with the Titans and the Jaguars, and I think that they might win that division. We have a lot of heavyweights that haven't even been picked yet. Number 19 is the 15 Cardinals. Oh, this'll mess up this division. They're a high-flying team. If they were into Group D, who knows? But Group C, remember, they survived the NFC West and the SRS, and they just look really good doing it. Pick number 20 are the 08 Eagles. I think they are the in-between between the 68 Colts and the 13 Broncos. Eagles of 08, you just never know. They're more balanced, I think, than the other teams, especially a team that won it all. Group E. Group E is here we go, the 87 49ers. That is a biggie. They meet the Saints and the 04 Steelers. Man, the Steelers got the raw end of the stick here. The 87 49ers go into this, remember, by percentage points. They beat 1989. Group F, the 85 Bears. The 1985 Bears in Group F will join the Ravens and the Vikings. And then again, this is going to be interesting to see how this goes, especially in Group F. Group G, remember that's all wild card systems too, so it isn't exactly your first two and keep going on. Group G, the 89 Lions. They, in real life, had a losing record. They were 7-9, but they simmed the best. But look at how they match up. The Patriots' worst quality was a run defense. And Barry Sanders, he's going to be doing well against the 10 Patriots defense. And the Bills, the question is, how good can the Lions be? I don't know how they are. They're a real wild card in this. And number 12, oh, look at this. This is one of my teams to watch. The 68 Browns. Now, they're going to play the 68 Cowboys and the 75 Raiders. That's kind of an old-time division right there. But the 68 Browns, when they were simming unbelievably well. Very, very well. And they look to be ready to go. Like, they look to be ready to even go out. We don't even know how this is going to end up, but the 68 Browns look good. All right, now let's finalize all these divisions. I'm going to take a quick look. Here we go, the last one. And we have some people looking in. We're going to go to the last division. So pick number 25. These are the losers. And we're going to finalize the 19 Bengals. So the 19 Bengals will be in Group A. So they're going to be in Group A, and that's going to mean the Texans, the Falcons, the Chargers, and the Bengals there. We'll look at these two in a second. The 98 Ravens. I think the 98 Ravens are one of the better teams that are actually in here. Group C, the 20 Jaguars. They were bad. They got the first pick, but I don't know if they were worse than the 86 Bucks. Group D, right now, pick number 28, Group D, is the 10 Panthers. The 10 Panthers in Group D. They will go along with the Eagles, Patriots, Lions, and the Panthers were bad there. Group E is the 04 49ers. Truly terrible team. That division is a lot of so-so. Remember, all you want to do is not be last in your division. Group F are the 68 Broncos. They will play the Rams, the Colts, and the Bills. That Group F is living up to its name. Group G, the 02 Bears. The 02 Bears. Now that's really up for grabs, Group G. Whoever gets into that one. Whoever's last place there goes into that one. And Group H are the 67 Steelers. The final pick, the 67 Steelers against the 99 Browns. Look at that, Steelers-Browns rivalry. They play the Dolphins, and they're going to play the Vikings as well. So that is your losers right there, and we're going to take the winners now. Then we're going to talk a little bit after this. So the winners bracket, pick number 25. Oh, the 99 Rams. A high-flying team that'll meet with the Dolphins, the Panthers. They should be good. The Texans, the Dolphins are probably the most balanced team of that. Can run, can pass, medium, long, great defense, whatever. Panthers are a close second. The Texans and the Rams, both the 83 Dolphins. 83 didn't make it to the Super Bowl. 15 Panthers did and lost. Texans and the 99 Rams, I would have to say the Rams are going to be one of the favorites in that division. Remember, this is normal playoff, so the 4 division winners and 4 wild cards come out of this. Number 26 is the 10 Jets. This is not the greatest of divisions, I don't think, but these are some teams. So the 10 Jets make it. The Jets, they beat out other teams, especially the early 60s. And, you know, they have a lot of good talent there, but let's see. You never know. Group C, the 91 Redskins. Oh, we have the Giants rivalry in all NFC group. As look at B is all AFC and C is all NFC. Oh, good thing we're not playing poker. It'd all be flushes. But an old NFC East rivalry of about the same time. The 90 Giants and the 91 Redskins. Phil Simms did not sim well in 1986. But the Cardinals throw it around. The Buccaneers are an unknown, a lot of that. The 11 Packers with Aaron Rodgers. They sim the best. They're with the Colts, the Broncos. We're going to see Manning and Rodgers. We could see a Manning versus Brady championship for the Broncos and the Patriots because they're in the different brackets. We'll get to that in a second. The 76 Bengals. Oh, the Steelers and the Bengals rivalry and the 49ers and the Saints rivalry in the same group. So old AFC Central and AFC North rivals against NFC West rivals. Old NFC West. As they're not in the NFC, Saints are in the NFC South. That's why we don't do this, because where would you put everybody in today's NFL? Who knows? Group F, the 80 Falcons. You just never know how good this team is. They could have won the Super Bowl, but they lost that big lead in the first round of the playoffs. Could have, woulda, shoulda, but didn't. They're going to play the Vikings and Ravens. Okay, that's a loaded Group F. Yeah, that is. the 14 Seahawks. And I'm going to tell you what, this group is really matching up. I feel sorry for the Lions. The Bills are good. The Pats are good. The Lions, they sim well, but how are they going to do? You got the 14 Seahawks. They're going to try and win their home. Now, they got home field advantage. And the last team is the 67 Chiefs. It looks like the old-time conference. The old-time conference, 67, 68, 68, and 75. Wow, the years the letters were good. Well, no, the letters weren't C, B, and C, so they just got chunked at the end. We went left to right, which sometimes does have a little chunking. Remember, if we went up and down, it would have been the Bengals, the Falcons, the Seahawks, and the Chiefs. And then it would have been totally different. But anyway, we go left to right. Yeah, that would be crazy. But, left to right, you pick your way. You could go up and down. Whatever way you pick is kind of random. So this is what we see as we're about to go off and do some soccer, as I'm going to get a little bit of water to drink. For the losers, the bracket really doesn't matter. It's the worst person in the division. And then you go into a 14-team round robin, one home, one away, and your absolute losers, your absolute worst record will, in that round robin, will be the worst loser of all time. When you look at the losers, though, I want to make a league with the winners because it's more exciting. If the losers go to strength of victory, we will have a losers championship game. If they tie and they both beat each other once, then we'll have to have a loser game or champion, well, however you say that. For the winners, we do a normal league. It's going to be division winners and the wild cards. But it does matter in the winners what bracket you're in. And when I look at the different brackets and the matchups that we could have, you could have another Giants-Bills championship game. Who knows? The Steelers and the Cowboys are in the same conference. They could play each other. The Titans and the Jaguars, they're in. There's a lot of, the Panthers could play the Saints. That could be big. The 49ers could play the Giants. The 49ers, Montana and Brady, the 10 Patriots and the 87 49ers are big. Kenny Anderson wants another shot at the 49ers. As the 76 Bengals are the best. The Atlanta Falcons, though. I mean, there's some brutal divisions. In the losers, easily your biggest loser is going to be Division F. Come on, the Rams, those Colts, those Rams, and those Broncos were, oh, God. Group H is a close second, the 07 Dolphins and the 99 Browns. And maybe the 67 Steelers bring it up. But, the 86 Bucks, you just never know. You never know until they're simmed. And here, when we take a look at this, that's going to be big. So what's going to happen is we're going to have this league, and then I would say later on, probably going to have in the college game in the fall. When I do after this league, we're going to do the College World Cup, in which we do all the college teams. We'll sim them. Of course, the college teams don't have many college teams. And then we'll sim them, most 2 phases. And then what we'll do is we'll get the teams for the college teams, and then we will put them into 2 World Cup brackets. I believe that's going to be 64, and that's going to be a little bit crazy. And we're going to just go through all the craziness here. So here we go. This is it, though. You see everything here. We're going to start in a few days. I got to set the league up, see how everything's going, set both leagues up. Remember, the winners, the all-time best. The losers have 2 times you can win. The best of the worst and the absolute worst. The best of the worst is going to be normal. The normal. And then the losers, the absolute losers, will be the worst. All right, that's going to be it for us today. We will see you in a few minutes with our next sim thing. I think it's going to be soccer. Thank you very much, and have a great day. This was fun.